Hi folks, Alex Klingelhoeffer here with Exencial Wealth Advisors. It's 6:52 here in the middle part of the country on Tuesday. It's May 4th, 2021. Here's your morning jog around the economic headlines of the world. We start off here with Pfizer, which is lifting its sales forecast for its COVID-19 vaccine. Was about $15 billion. Well, guess what? They're going to do about $26 billion worth of sales in this COVID vaccine. How many doses is that? They're projecting 1.6 billion doses of COVID vaccine by the end of the year. Pfizer continuing to do just a tremendous job, best in class, at getting their vaccine to folks and making sure it's safe and effective. Taiwan Semiconductor here is eyeing an expansion of their chip making facilities. Of course, we've got the chip shortage. Taiwan Semi makes really nice, really expensive 5 nanometer chips, not necessarily the display driver chips that are part of the shortage, but it's interesting. Here's where they're thinking about building it, in Arizona. That's right, that's the same state that Intel is building another 2 chip factories in. Arizona getting a lot of investment. Hey, it's close to the West Coast, right? It means close to the Pacific. It's not necessarily a Democrat-controlled state. It's fairly business-friendly. Arizona doing very well. Taiwan Semi, nothing about building another plant there. The UK factory orders expanded at their greatest rate since the mid-90s. The PMI data that came out earlier this morning is about 60.7. That's tremendous growth and expansion in the UK in manufacturing. We're seeing this all over the world. The UK, Europe, here in the US, tremendous manufacturing growth, and quite frankly, we're seeing some higher prices in those raw materials because manufacturers are seeing so much growth, so many growth in orders. Productivity in the US, according to McKinsey, is looking up and could grow by as much as 2 to 3% over the next couple of years, according to a new study published by McKinsey. Now, why is that important? Quite frankly, U.S. workers have not been that much more productive for more than a decade. Working from home, having some additional technology in their lives as a result of that COVID pandemic is making per worker productivity quite a bit higher, according to the study. That's real GDP growth. It could add about $3,500 to the U.S. GDP per capita, which is tremendous growth on a go-forward basis. We're having really high-quality problems with economic growth this large. Again, these are numbers we have not seen since the 90s. We've had stagnant economic growth. The Fed's sort of been keeping the economy on life support, not only for the last 18 months, but really for the past decade or so since the great financial crisis. Now U.S. productivity per worker is getting a boost. That's a tremendous benefit to the overall economy. Last, before we get you off to a nice Star Wars day, Australia is looking to keep its interest rates low. Now again, we're seeing some really strong economic growth. I would not be surprised to see developed market countries start to look at the heating economy. Maybe we see some inflation pressures towards the back half of this year. Of course, we're seeing, as we talked about, commodities being a little bit higher priced right now. On a go-forward basis, what is going to be the straw that says, hey, central bankers, maybe we need to take some steps to raise interest rates, make sure the economy doesn't have a hard crash, we have a soft landing. That's what I had here for this morning. If you want some additional information throughout the day, feel free to follow me on Twitter. It's OKC CFA CFP. Until then, guys, I am out.